As you talk sports, today we're talking boxing, and today we've got a banger of a video. This fight has just recently been announced, and it's one that all fight fans are going to be looking forward to. Ryan Garcia is taking on champion Devin Haney in a fight that was 3-3 in the amateurs. Both men fought each other 6 times. Ryan Garcia won 3, Devin Haney won 3. This, as you can imagine, this is going to be the decider. And whilst the amateur fights were a long time ago, we can still take a little bit from those. We can still take a little bit from the confrontations we've seen. And in this video, we're going to do a breakdown and a final prediction on who I think is going to win this fight and why. So let's just get straight into it. On the basis of it, it would seem like Devin Haney is the clear favourite, undefeated. He's recently just been up to 140, a division higher than his own, and dominated the champion of Regis Prograis. Ryan Garcia, whilst he did recently get a knockout victory, his last notable fight against Gervonta Davis, he really looked out of his water at the top level, and he got dropped to a body shot and couldn't get up. But as we know with boxing, as I always say myself, styles make fights. Just because one fighter looks absolutely amazing in the fights beforehand and the other ones not look quite as good, doesn't mean that that fighter who's looked amazing throughout his career will beat the fighter that hasn't looked as good, because each fighter has a different style, and Ryan Garcia's style could pose serious problems for Devin Haney. And I'm going to say that there's going to be a lot of things that Ryan Garcia can do that's going to make this a lot closer of a fight than him against Gervonta Davis, and a lot closer of a fight than people are making out on Twitter and on YouTube, on all these platforms where people give their opinions on the fights. But before we get into the styles and break them down, compare and contrast how they're going to do against each other, we're going to take a look at a recent confrontation between the two fighters and see if we can, see about the body language, see if any fighter looks nervous, overhyped. So without further ado, let's get into the clip. Get into this. So as you can see, Ryan Garcia looks confident, he looks hyped. It's similar to how he was against Tank, though, to be fair.
You suck. I already know you whack now. Your dad can't talk for you. Your dad can't save you.
So yeah, Haney looks he's getting more heated now. He was a bit composed at the start.
You hit me, bro. That was whack. That was whack. You soft, bro. You soft. I've never been soft. Soft. You seen that video when Tank beat your ass? Floyd showed me. He had your ass.
To be fair, I don't know why Ryan Garcia is saying this to Devin Haney when saying that Tank beat Haney's ass. When no offense to Ryan Garcia, but we all saw Devin Haney. We all saw Tank smoking live on pay-per-view. Like, I don't know what he's trying to say. I don't know what video he's talking about here. But what I'm saying is, we all know that Garcia is the one who got dismantled and relatively easily dropped twice by Tanks. I don't know what point he's really trying to prove here anyway. But yeah, let's we'll go back and watch the rest of it.
Floyd showed me. He had your ass. I beat the shit out of Tank. Oh, stop. I seen the video. Remember that? I seen the video. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. You look like a ghost right now, bro. Ghost in hell.
Garcia's looking confident,
Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Your breath is just, I can hear you. You're not like that, bro. You're not like that. You're not like that. The fear is getting to you.
So you look like...
The fear is getting to you.
That comment about not being like that, that's kind of annoyed Haney.
With a website from GoDaddy, you can sell it all ways.
Let's pause. No ads, no free promo around here. Are we going to watch this push again? I'm not sure if you guys saw it, yeah, but Garcia, he was pushing it first, to be fair. Haney didn't go that far back. But when you turn it back around, Garcia's looking backwards. I don't know really what to make of that. So yeah, all from that clip is I can say it's what you would expect to see from a Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia face-off. Ryan Garcia, as always, pumping it up, hyping up the fight. That's one thing I'll give to Ryan Garcia. He's very good at selling the fight. Against Garcia, against Tank Davis, he sold the fight very well, drawn more eyeballs to it. And I think that's all this clip's going to do. I don't think we can really find much about how the fight's going to go. To be fair, Devin Haney, you seem to bite a little bit at some of the things that Ryan was saying, but yeah, it was nothing too deep. The push at the end, there's not much you can really make of it. But yeah, now we're gonna look at a little bit of the sparring footage, not sparring footage, the fights on the amateur, and see we're gonna see how they went. So let's have a little look here. Honestly, the quality looks like it's filmed on a potato. This quality, disgusting. But as you can see, Devin Haney's the one in the red, and nice little 1-2 there, and Ryan Garcia's the one in the blue. Devin Haney looking like he's pushing the pace, but Ryan Garcia coming with some heat. You know, as you can really see, this is not like how you expect the next fight to go. I think that's the end of the fight there. Ryan Garcia. I believe Ryan Garcia wins this fight. We're gonna see. But yeah, this fight is not gonna go how we saw this fight just going there. Let's listen to the. Oh, Devin Haney actually won. But yeah, Devin Haney got that victory. But as you can see there, a very scrappy fight, and I think that's not how we're going to see the fight going. Obviously, they're both, this is 2014, literally 10 years later, you can imagine they're both going to have improved leaps and bounds. And I think all this fight does, and the whole thing about the amateurs, it shows, that how, I think it gives credit to Ryan Garcia, because a lot of people discredit Ryan Garcia. I feel like people suggest, because you've seen him with Jake Paul, and he's someone who's very like active on social media. People discredit him, like say, oh, he's just a pretty boy, he's messing around with social media, he's not a proper boxer, he's a fake boxer. Ryan Garcia was a very good amateur and is a very, very good fighter. And I feel like him going toe-to-toe with Devin Haney, someone who people respect and some people claim to be a pound for pound one of the best in the whole sport, it shows that Ryan Garcia is not someone who can, it's not someone who should have disrespect on his name. Ryan Garcia, I think the whole thing about him being on social media a lot, I just think that's very smart, because he's going to have made so much more money on the side from boxing. And I feel like it's not something that should be discredited from it. It's something that should be said, oh, he's a very smart businessman for doing that. But yeah, from these amateur fights, we can't really take much. More on Ryan Garcia now, we're going to talk about what he's going to bring to the fight that can really trouble Devin Haney. Because a lot of people are saying this fight is, it's a write-off, there's no point even watching, Devin Haney's going to win. But no. I think the one thing we all know Ryan Garcia possesses that is of an elite level is his absolutely frightening, mesmerizing, rapid speed. The way you've all seen the training clips. We've seen it in his fights. He is absolutely rapid. That is hard for any fighter to deal with. Because it's just so hard. If Ryan Garcia, he can throw a punch. It's not even it's not even thrown perfectly, but because it's so fast, it will shock Devin because of just how snap it will be. And we've seen Devin Haney link up with Derek James now, obviously, who's most known for training Errol Spence, one of my personal favourite fighters. We'll have a video coming out about him soon, yeah. But obviously Derek James is a tactical, he's not a cheerleader type coach, he's a tactical coach who's going to improve Ryan Garcia's boxing ability. So if he still manages to, to maintain that quick, ruthless speed and implement a new and improved, style, more calculated, then I think we can really see Ryan Garcia cause some serious problems for Devin Haney at parts of the fight. And as we know with Ryan Garcia, he's also a very hard hitter. Not just to the head, to the body. We saw him stop Luke Campbell to the body. And that was after, may I add, he actually got dropped by Luke Campbell. So we've seen him get up off the canvas and come back and win. And some people were questioning Ryan Garcia's heart after he got dropped back to the body by a tank. But I think those shots, I think if you've ever sparred or been hit by a shot like that, they really take out of you. Obviously, I've never been hit by Gervonta Tank Davis, so obviously I'm presuming it's going to be amplified tenfold. So I don't think anyone could really question Ryan Garcia's heart, especially after we've seen him get up off the canvas after being dropped by Luke Campbell, who's a very good fighter himself. So I think the things that are going to test and put some trouble for Devin Haney is Ryan Garcia's speed, his heart, and his new and improved boxing that I think we're going to see now that he's with Derek James. Saying that, I actually do think Devin Haney's going to win this. Obviously, I know I've been making a case for Ryan Garcia, but my case is to say that it's going to be a closer fight than a lot of people think. Mark my words, Devin Haney will not absolutely batter and demolish Ryan Garcia, and he will not stop Ryan Garcia either. I think we're going to see Ryan Garcia win a few rounds. I think at the early stages of the rounds, Garcia will nick some rounds. I think that's when we're going to see Ryan Garcia's ability and his speed, really have some effect on Devin Haney. But I think Devin Haney will download the data, work out Ryan Garcia, and just end up, just really dominating the later stages of the round. And I think he'll get a unanimous decision. He'll probably win about 8 rounds to 4. So yeah, I think Devin Haney will win fairly convincingly, but it won't be an absolute demolition job that that everybody's making it out to be. And if there's anybody that could stop the other fighter, it would be Ryan Garcia. I don't see Devin Haney stopping Ryan Garcia at all. And as we saw Progress say, name one person you knocked out. You know, people, you know, obviously he's not a pillow, he's not, I would say pillow fish, I thought that's a bit disrespectful to fighters, but you know, we've seen him, he's not, you know, the most powerful fighter. That's not the style that he adopts. You know, he's a technical boxer, outbox his opponents, and yeah, I don't think that we can see Devin Haney stop Ryan Garcia. I think if anybody were to get stoppage, it'd be Ryan Garcia, but I think Devin Haney, he's too good of a boxer, you know, to get caught by a stupid shot and lose the fight that way. So I think it'll be a Devin Haney unanimous decision win. That's my opinion. Let me know down below what you think and who you think will win the fight. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with anything? Disagree? Let me know. And if you've enjoyed the video, subscribe. You know, we're going to see some more content coming out, some football content if you guys like that. And we're going to have a breakdown of Tank versus Conor Benn, which looks like that's going to happen as well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And also let me know what you think of the new logo. Thank you. Bye.